guys, it's activity time, and in our activity lesson, we're gonna learn a new chapter. Aren't you excited? The title of the chapter is Enjoying the Plant's World. But first, we need to learn the parts of our plant. This is a picture of the flower I have drawn. And there are 5 parts. The first part is called the flower. Flower,
Flower,
stem,
stem,
leaf,
leaf,
root,
root
hair.
tail.
Good. So I will talk to you how it works. First, the flower. The flower makes seeds. When you look into the sunflower, there are many seeds there. So when the sunflowers die, the seeds will fall into the ground. They wait for the next season to grow. Now let's talk about the leaf. The leaf makes food because it uses the water and the nutrients that the roots carry up to the stem, and the stem carries it to the leaf so that the leaf can make food. Now let's talk about the stem. The stem carries the water to the roots and the nutrients to the roots, and the water and the nutrients up to the root to every part of the plant so the plants can live. Now let's talk about the roots and the root hair. Let's talk about the 2 parts. The root. The root is connected with the root hair. Can you see the root right here? Yes, this is called the root. The root uses the water and the nutrients. It drinks the water and the nutrients up to the stem so that the stem can bring the water and nutrients to every part of the plant. Now let's talk about the root hair. The root hair drinks water too and nutrients too. Here is the tiny root hair that I have drawn. See that? Yes, that is called the root hair. So, imagine that you can see the tiny little bits of water in here and the nutrients. Imagine that the root hair is drinking up to the root and to the stem so it can carry to every part of the plant. So this is how a plant works, see? Now let's go to our book because I want to read some. So let's turn to page 31. Chapter 3, Enjoying the Plant's World. How God designed plants to grow and live. Before God created people, He created a place for us to live. He gave us the gift of the plant world even before He made us. God created people and animals to depend on plants. Plants need oxygen. Plants give us oxygen. Our body needs oxygen in order to live. Plants give it nutrients. All of the food we eat comes from plants in some way. Milk comes from cows, but cows eat plants so that they can make milk. See? Eggs come from chicken, but chicken eat plants so they can make eggs. See? Even the meat we eat came from an animal that depended on plants for food. Vegetables, grain, beans, nuts, and seeds are plants. All of these foods give us nutrients that our body needs. There are hundreds of thousands of kinds of plants. God created them in all sizes and colors for us to use and enjoy. See? Here is the picture of the cow and the chicken. Can you see the cow right here? It's eating the grass. The cow eats grass so that we can have milk to drink, and the chickens eat plants too and so we can have the eggs to eat. So do you see that plants it's very important? We need plants, but plants need us because we breathe out carbon dioxide, but plants need carbon dioxide in order to live. The parts of a plant. God designed a special way for plants to grow and live. Each part of the plant has a special job. Most plants have roots, stem, leaves, and flowers. The root takes water and nutrients from the soil. The stem moves the water and the nutrients from the root to the leaf. The leaf makes food for the plant. The flower is the part of the plant that makes seeds. Without the flowers, we would have no new plants. And let's pause for a moment. if we don't have flowers, there would be no plants, and we would have no oxygen to live, and then we would die. Animals would die too because they eat plants in order to live. Let's keep reading. Some plants have cones rather than flowers. Can you name some plants that have cones? A pine tree. A pine tree has cones? Now, give the correct answer. Do you remember? Do you remember where the roots get water and nutrients from? Get nutrients and water from the soil. Where does the stem carry from the roots? The stem carry nutrients and water from the roots. What do some plants have instead of flower? Cones. Yes, cones. What are some reasons God created plants and animals before He made people? Because God created plants and animals, and God created a place to live for us. He needed to create plants first to give us oxygen. He gave the animal next. He created the animal next to give us food, and then He created the place to live, and He created us. Now, something to do. Match the parts of the plants with their jobs. Flowers. What did the flowers do? Yes, the flower makes seeds. The stem. What does the stems do? Yes, the stems move water and nutrients from the roots to the leaves. The leaves make food for the plant. That is correct. Roots. The root takes water and nutrients from the soil. That is all that we have to read today. It's really easy. Please remember all the 5 parts of the plant and goodbye. See you next time.